Okay, so this does not give a good first impression at all. What the fuck is this really? If you cannot even use the Wi-Fi properly. We are leaving the house now and starting the packing. So this is going to the first one. Alina carries all of the groceries and stuff in one big box and somehow.
I have to admit something. I did pack way too much.
That was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And this is like a tiny portion.
But the thing is, I was thinking that maybe we are going away for 3 months because we were thinking to go to Sweden, but now we really don't feel like staying in a colder climate. Now we have decided to go to Turkey and yeah. But when we go to Turkey, I will definitely take a lot less and I will not take any groceries. Left the Airbnb. It was a bit stressful. I also packed way too much, so my car's completely packed and having huge regrets. Took forever. Then I cleaned the Airbnb for a bit, and now we have to drive around 1 hour 30 minutes to the new place.
The ferry is coming in Denmark, so we do not have to take so many ferries, but in Norway you essentially have 3 ferries which are connecting the main state highways, which is very interesting. You don't have to generally pay for these. So I'm going to see if we have to pay for this either. Last one we didn't have to pay, so really curious. The view is very nice. You have snow already on the mountain tops. You can see it in so many places. The other side too. Looks really nice. We are going in the other ferry. Just came there. It's again a really big ferry. So many people. I mean, so many cars right now. So I think we're going straight there to that side. That's it. Really beautiful again. Turns out we have found out where we are living. It's this small hut and you have the view of the mountains. Somewhere there. Ah, right there, see? There, this one.
Kind of cozy.
Let's go inside, Alina.
Are you sure this is our...
Yes, FGS022. First impressions. Very strong wooden smell. Very small kitchen. Tiny.
I mean, it's kind of...
Yeah,
cozy.
it's very cozy.
I never stayed and look at the TV.
No, look at the view from here. The view definitely looks really nice from here. Do they even have Wi-Fi? One of them is supposed to be a bathroom.
Okay, we don't have sheets on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you have to buy. The thing with this cabin is you have to essentially buy everything. Is there a place to shower at all?
Obviously.
That's wow. Interesting.
Definitely downgrade.
Yeah, massive downgrade.
Interesting. And the thing is, usually I really do not like this wood color and just everything is so dark.
But Adina is very good at booking things.
Yeah.
She books one mistake after the next. Yeah.
How about the bed sheets?
And the Wi-Fi, because we cannot do anything without the Wi-Fi. Okay, so this does not give a good first impression at all. So it just says like it's pretty much what do you call it? They don't have a proper Wi-Fi. It's just like with the phone or something. And turns out that they are saying, unterlassen Sie das Herunterladen von großen Dateien, Filmen, Videos und Darstellungen mit pornografischen Inhalten. So you are not supposed to download big data files, films, videos. So essentially like YouTube stuff, like we have to upload the things. So I just absolutely find it nonsense. And porn, of course. So this is just like so stupid. And like if you kind of go against it, then for 24 hours, your Wi-Fi will be stopped. This is fucking horrible.
I do not think I can stay here 2 weeks.
No. This is a shithole, absolute. So we are really discussing right now if we are going to really check in it all here or like we're going to find an Airbnb somewhere else because, yeah, 600 euros, but I mean, what the fuck is this really? If you cannot even use the Wi-Fi properly. And it's like very German, like I said, you know, like all of this nonsense that this person wrote, that we are going to do this and that and all of this nonsense.
So we are driving now to a place. We have requested the Airbnb there. We don't know if it will work out or not.
We are taking the ferry back, the same ferry that we took to come here, but this place was disgusting. Like the things that was written, like you don't tell somebody like that we are going to watch your internet activity almost, which is so shitty. Like I'm going to like write a proper like review about them. Like this is not right.
Like I could have never felt comfortable there. It would have been nice for 1-2 days to like experience staying in the cabin, but like longer than that. And we really don't have that high of standards. Like the only thing we need is basically internet and like having the cats with us. But like the place was still like very small, and then the shower and everything. So like for 2 weeks it has to be like a decent place. You have to feel comfortable. You need to work also.
Yeah.
So that's why
we didn't waste any time. We are just like on the way. We are going to the next place.
we saw it. We were like, no way we can stay here.
Right away. Like, bye.
No way.
But like the thing is, this like I would say something in Hindi, but like this guy did not even show the photographs of the toilet bathroom. How exactly the house looks like. It looks absolutely horrible in a rundown condition. It was looking nice in the starting, like with the atmosphere and stuff, but it's not something you can stay for so long. And when you have this dongle with which you have to essentially use internet, no?
I just know us from our experience that we will not feel comfortable there very quickly, and checking in there doesn't make sense if we will immediately want to like check out after a few days. And the thing is, you also have to pay for everything extra. You have to have a extra deposit,
towels,
bed sheet, towels. This electricity has to be paid extra. Anything you do in the house has to be paid extra.
Fixed deposit is 110 euros and the cleaning in the end is 70 euros. Like if you tell about these things in the starting itself, like then it's a fair thing. But this is an absolute scam.
For places like these, I'm not willing to pay at all. It doesn't make sense. Now I'm hoping that the lady from Airbnb will accept our booking, and we can. And it's in a farm. So it has a lot of animals around. I always wanted to stay at a farm and see how life would be. So I'm really excited if that works out. And also close by there are so many nice places you can visit.
Alright, so we got lucky again. That ferry is coming and hopefully it's our ferry which is taking us to Vangsnes. So now we definitely do not know where we are going to stay at night at all. So we are going to try to find some kind of accommodations. If absolutely everything fails, then we are going to go to the major city, get a hotel there and then stay there. So we ordered the pizza and it just turned out really big. We were not expecting that. Like, if we just take a look, it's twice the size. The best thing about this Airbnb is the way goes right at the bottom here, and then they have their own pier. where they can essentially put boats. Looks really, really beautiful. Boys, what's up?
Okay.
Let's start the normal video.
Yeah, so we just tried to go to a farm. There was supposed to be a cafe, and Borussia looks really funny. Ah, look at the pigs! Uncle. Look at the pigs.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so basically we are in Norway. There's always a problem of finding a restaurant
nothing.
or
There's
cafe.
Absolutely nothing here.
And because obviously we want to stay in like normal cities, smaller towns, but there's nothing. And even on our small island there are so many like varieties compared to this. And this is like has been really annoying. And now again we saw that there's a farm and there's a cafe on it. We are on an evening walk. I had a lot of marriage appointments today. I think
5?
a lot of new clients. I'm super excited. And now we're just enjoying some fresh air.
That's the thing. Saturday also we were working. We were first planning that we might go out or something somewhere. We really had this husky sledding planned, but that's not going to happen.
We kind of fucked it up also because the husky sledding was close to where we were previously. And
I told Alina on a Monday. I was like, let's plan it out.
Yeah. But also I think it makes more sense in snow because they can really run through the snow. Here it's like, I don't think it's that nice.
Yeah.
In this weather. Maybe in December, Jan or something. We plan it.
Yeah.
And also Northern Lights.
One thing for sure is that like food wise I think you do not find a lot of variety in most of the places. And in Turkey, even in the smaller places, we were getting some decent variety. In India anyways, you can go anywhere and you will have some decent variety.
But I feel like Turkey and India are very similar, like street food wise, you will find on every corner.
Yeah. The houses look very nice here. Sunday morning, 19th September and 11 o'clock in the morning. And I think I've officially seen everything in the world. And I tell you what I mean from it. Even in Germany, I've never seen a place where bakeries are closed on Sunday. But look at Norway. You have first bakery closed, next one, next one, next one. And all of these bakeries are only opening on Monday essentially. On Sundays, even in Germany, you generally have the bakeries open because they know like people want to have fresh bread and eat something. Alright, a quick correction. Looks like the bakeries being closed is just in the smaller towns as far as I see. In the bigger cities, you still have many of them open, but it just doesn't look like the norm. Look what these bakeries are still like closed here. And then some of them are then open again, then some are closed, which is crazy. We are thinking if we want to go to Bergen, and to go to Bergen directly from this place where we are staying. It's called Garnes, and there's a direct train which goes under the mountain and brings us here, and it just takes 8 minutes. Otherwise we have to go through the road, which takes at least half an hour, which is so nice. I think Norway is also very difficult for people who are vegetarian. Alina, she's a proper vegetarian, and sometimes she does not find any options at all.
No, we were just in the 7-Eleven and they had like 10 different breads and like cheese and different meats. And I just cannot understand how you cannot have one bread with just no meat inside and just with cheese. Yeah. Like it's not that difficult, and I'm sure there are enough people who would eat it, but there's just no option. And then you only have the option of eating sweet stuff, which of course is not good in the morning. So I ended up getting a chocolate croissant.
Yes,
It's
but we
not
bought
so
some
nice.
bread. All supermarkets are closed again. They have some really thick yachts here, like really big. Nice. We'll take a walk right next to the lake a bit, or fjord, whatever you call it, and then we go home.
So another minus point.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you don't want to complain so much about Norway. It's also like really beautiful, but
I
it's just
want
like you
to-
should see both of
all
the
the
sides.
parts.
Yeah, I love it, so I cannot really complain. I really like the mountains. Reminds me of Solin, like where my grandparents live in Himachal, and nice.
Our time in Norway is coming to an end. I'm packing right now. And I just wanted to say a few things. So we are actually leaving earlier than we thought, and that is due to the weather. It's getting really cold, and also I'm getting like this winter depression type of feeling. So yeah, that's why we have decided to leave earlier, go back for 2-3 days to Ero. I obviously packed way too much, so I have to leave a lot of stuff back home and then pack the car new, only the absolute basics. And then we go for 1 week to Germany. We have a few things to do there. We want to shoot some videos. And then we go to Romania to go for doctor visits. And then we go to Turkey finally. So that will be a long journey, but I'm looking forward to it. We are about to leave.
So this was the last thing that was needed. The car got a completely flat tire.